Welcome to Jason Harding First Aid Training Basic Life Support Tips. This week I'm going to be talking about something we call febrile convulsions. Now the word febrile just means fever. So it is a fever seizure or convulsion. So the same as any other seizure, but this one's caused by fever. The core temperature has risen over maybe half a degree to a degree, can be as little as that, to cause the casualty to have a seizure. Okay, and the basic rule in any seizure is to keep the casualty safe. Now, a febrile convulsion is most common in under 4 years old, but it can go 4, 5, 6, and there is even people in teenage years have had febrile convulsions when they've had high fevers due to, meningitis, something like that, but it's most common in the under 4s. The thing I will say to you, the same as any other seizure for the first aider, is the feeling of helplessness and knowing that we have to let the seizure take its course, which is probably the hardest thing you're going to do. But as I said, the most important thing we do is keep them safe. So if we can during the seizure, what we're going to do is pad around our casualty. Blankets, cushions, something like that. Make sure the casualty is nice and safe and isn't going to hit anything hard or sharp. Do not, under any circumstances, restrain your casualty. Because if you think that arm is bashing up and down, it's going to be safer if we press it down and stop it bashing up and down to stop it getting hurt or bruised or broken. The signal from the brain will still be going to that arm, which will still be trying to move. Now, if we pin that down, we can actually rip the ligaments and tendons off of the bone and cause serious skeletal damage to our casualty. Okay, so what we're going to do is protect our casualty as best we can, okay, without restraining them. Once a seizure goes through, and the stiffening, because that's what happens, they go very stiff, clenched fist, they'll be bright red, very hot to touch. What we need to do is make sure they're nice and cool. So open a window, a normal fan, room fan to cool them down, undo their baby grows down to the nappies, etc. To give them a nice cool environment, but don't overcool them. Okay, remember, keep them, they don't need to be too cold. That has to be gradual as well. So once they're cool, what we're going to do, or while we're cooling them, we're putting them into a recovery position. This is because the casualty will probably become very lifeless, exhausted, tired, maybe deep sleep. All we're going to do is put them into the recovery position so they can breathe normally, and we're going to monitor them. Okay, we would have checked to see if they are breathing normally. Remember, lift that little chin up, head, look, listen and feel. Just check that they're normal breathing. Into the recovery position, but you must phone an ambulance. You must phone the emergency services and get them on the way to you. Okay, so in short then, it's basically protect, cool, recover. Okay, so we look after them, we cool them down, make sure they're in a good position to breathe, and get the emergency services on the way. Even though it'd be very scary, the outcome is generally very, very good. Okay, but you must get them emergency services and find the cause of the seizure. So thanks for listening. That's Jason Harding First Aid Training Basic Life Support Tips, Febrile Convulsions. Please like and share this. This is really important we get this information out to as many people as possible, especially mums and dads. Okay, see you all in a couple of weeks for the next one.